Welcome back to Resistance Chicks.
I'm here.
We're your hosts together, tag teaming
Everywhere.
it. Leah and
Everybody
Michelle.
here? Periscope, everybody?
Well, we can't do Facebook.
We ain't got no Facebook.
We
ain't
have
got
no Facebook.
I ain't got no book of the face, man.
Hence, hashtag Trump's social media. White
Trumpy!
House social media.
Trumpy, save us!
I think he's going to. I feel
Save
fairly
us!
Optimistic about what has happened. Now, the funny thing is, and we're going to get into this. We're going to sing a song at the end.
Resistance Chicks down.
We're going to sing that at the end, actually.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned for that. Really excited about our show today. Although there's some stuff that I don't want to have to cover.
I didn't get an invitation, and I'm just kind of... You know who else didn't get an invitation to this social media summit that happened yesterday?
Paul Joseph Watson.
He was peeved, and
I would have been upset.
Billy didn't get one. Owen didn't get one, and all the band people, no band person got one. Laura Loomer didn't get one. Milo didn't get one. It's like, we don't want to touch those people because that's the media has deemed them.
Right.
They are outrageous.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with letting them speak.
They're outrageous because they're entertainers. They were entertainers as well as newscasters. It's like banning, honestly, have you seen some of the things that Jimmy Kimmel does at night on his show?
It's vile.
And he does political commentary, right?
Vile.
What if they took him off? Have you seen some of the things that, like, the Oliver Darcy, who tried to work for Alex Jones, does? Right. They're comedians and they're political commentaries, and people take them seriously, and people listen to them. Yeah. And that Alex Jones and Milo, they're comedians, and that's what people don't understand. Comedians are outrageous. They are entertaining. Yeah. Do you know how boring it is to watch CNN? Do you know what wasn't boring though? Some guy from CNN after the social media summit, which we're going to cover, went up and challenged Sebastian Gorka to a fight.
No, he didn't.
Yes. It was it was a verbal brawl between the people invited and the people not invited.
Unbelievable.
The mainstream media.
That's hilarious. So, I have to tell you though, I am really excited about what's happening. Whether whether
whole Resistance Chicks down.
Alex Jones or anybody else that was banned got invited or not, Trump realizes that he will not win 2020. Unless this gets taken care of. Now, all of the mainstream media outlets have been, I don't know if you're planning on showcasing any of this stuff, because I get sick to my stomach listening to these jokers, but everybody's been playing it off like, oh, this is all fake. Trump is blowing this out of proportion. It's no big deal. But then at the same time, they're coming out and they're saying, Trump's saying all this because, or Trump is doing this so that, you know, when he loses the election or something like that, he can blame it on social media. Well,
it will be. You will be. I guarantee you. Listen, you guys, and I might talk over Michelle today. I noticed that I did. I'm just got stuff in my head, and words just come out.
That's okay.
Listen, I actually been excited about this show all day because, you know what? I love you people. I love that I do have a mini voice, even if it's a little voice. Even if it's like I've got laryngitis, I can still speak.
I think that you've got a good voice.
I do. Thank you. You too. This is what we call pat yourself on the back.
Right.
Well, here's the thing. Somebody shared a video, and I don't even know the black lady's name. She's a black conservative.
She's awesome. Yeah, at the Blaze.
Yeah, maybe Michelle can find the little piece of the clips that just played like the beginning, because what she tells Mark Zuckerberg why she's losing her job at the Blaze is because she was killing it at like over millions of views on a lot of her things.
Right. Did you tweet it out?
I didn't tweet it out. I think I shared it though.
On where? Facebook?
I think so.
Okay.
But I'm having a hard time sharing it on our page, who gets like 5 views.
Hang on, so everybody's asking about Facebook and why we got taken off. Maybe you could explain that briefly.
Well, we are considered fake news. We don't know at what point, we don't know why. Michelle contacted Facebook and said, "Yo, what's up?"
I'm sure this was our live stream. I think we were talking about
a misunderstanding,
some sort of child sex scandal or something.
And they said that we were child pornography because we were talking about child pornography and how the pornographers should go to prison.
Right, but apparently you can't say that.
Apparently, you can't even like talk about how bad it is, right? But then Michelle contacted them and was like, "Hey, can we clear up this misunderstanding? We were, I know you're not supposed to talk about too much about Alex Jones unless it's disparagingly. You should be able to. You should be able to disparagingly talk about child, pedophiles and abusers.
We didn't say that, but you're getting to a point.
Anyways,
that's not what we told Facebook. I'm just
then
saying.
They came back and said, well, that's not really the reason. The reason is you are fake news.
You've been flagged by independent fact checkers too many times that you share too many articles and you've been warned, which we never were warned.
So I wrote them and I have not received a response. They're not going to respond to me. I'm sure of it. I said, listen, we never received a warning. What, and any examples? Could you put examples of fake news? Like literally what they're saying is like, you should know what you're sharing is wrong. Now, Oxford University had a really good series. If you guys want something to do tonight, go to Oxford University and watch the Should You Deplatform People? And Anne Widdecombe. And I'm so excited that they actually invited Katie Hopkins as part of this.
Yeah.
That Oxford Union. They should you deplatform people or not allow people? Now, they had the people who said we should support no platforming, and then the other side was we should not support no platforming, which is very interesting that as a prestigious university, they couldn't have come up with a better way to say that.
I know.
Anne Widdecombe's is the very best speech on this, on why people should not be deplatformed. There's another fella who gave a really rousing speech, this guy here, Toby Young. And he gave a really good example that if you don't challenge people with negative opinions, then they actually flourish like roaches in the dark. And I guess they had, some guy on the BBC Hour, and they were able to challenge him, and their party lost seats. And he was exposed for being a skinhead and a white supremacist.
Right.
And he lost popularity. The idea is that the left cannot handle a debate based on real ideas. So what they do is just shut you down,
right,
so that you can't speak. They're literally saying, Katie Hopkins says, I used to just be this annoying loudmouth woman, and now suddenly I'm just some white supremacist crazy person. And she says, she made a really good point. I guess Danny Baker was fired. You guys would know him in the UK for tweeting out the newest prince, as a monkey in a suit, basically being paraded around. And she said, you took it as racist. He didn't mean it. He has been on the BBC long enough to know that if he meant something racist, he would be fired.
Right.
Same thing with, she said after the Manchester bombing that we need a final solution. She said, I'm not going to apologize for that, because when you apologize and when you back down, then they take your head off. She said, listen, I don't mind explanations, by the way. She said that, or explanations, but she said, you take it the wrong way.
Yeah.
I had a show on the LBC. Do you really think that I meant a final solution on getting rid of all of the religion that shall not be named, or whatever? But to say that we need a final solution to terrorism is something that, yeah, we need a final solution for cancer. We need a final solution for leukemia. We need a final solution for childhood obesity. We need a final solution for childhood hunger. We need final solutions for these things. And to say a final solution, you can...
Well, so to read into that when someone says, we know what you meant when you said that. You can't just put words and meanings behind what somebody said.
Same thing with Roseanne Barr. Valerie Jarrett does look like that female character from Planet of the Apes. I'm sorry. I'm not saying that. Here they put a human with a little nose on there. There's a human in that mask.
Right.
Okay?
So is somehow that human...
and she's got the same kind of hair. Right. And to say that Valerie Jarrett looks like that character, I didn't know, and Roseanne Barr didn't know that Valerie Jarrett, who's Iranian, is actually African American. No, she's not. She's black. She can't be African American. She's Iranian. I don't know what she is, but I thought she was Arabic. Okay, Valerie Jarrett. So does she. So she's part black. She's part Iranian. And to say that Trump can look like a monkey because he's white,
right?
But a black person comparing them to a monkey because of racism, blah blah blah. You can't do that. And there's all these different jokes that aren't allowed anymore.
Right. Well, and apparently there's something about watermelon you're supposed to know. Like, there's all these things that are unwritten that in the black community, somehow it's racist and all white people are supposed to know it's racist.
Right.
But we don't. But if we accidentally use it, then we're a racist by not knowing that it was a racist thing.
Okay, so deplatforming, no, then what you don't want to do is deplatform people. If you want to educate somebody and say, hey, guess what? If you bring a watermelon to a picnic and you're a white person, then you're racist. But if you bring a watermelon to a black person's picnic and you're black, then you're not racist.
Unbelievable.
But you know what? If I'm bringing a watermelon, we're having a good time because I love watermelon.
It's one of her favorites.
White, black, Asian, Hispanic in between. So this really good speech went along well with Trump's no platforming, basically censorship.
I'm going to guess that's why they did it.
Why did he do it?
That's why they did their thing, knowing that Trump was going to do his
You think
thing.
so?
Yeah. God
I don't
bless
know.
you.
Thank you.
Gesundheit. All right. We'll see you guys back here on Sunday.
All right. We love you guys.
Enjoy the rest of your Friday evening. Look how much shorter than me you look standing here. I have just regular shoes on. You're like a tiny person.
Ain't no grade will hold me down.
Now we're like the same tiny person. Okay. All right. Good night, guys.
Let's go.